Hi, today I roast a Ethiopian coffee from Yrgacheffe. It's a Reco washed, so a fully washed, grade 1, select only red cherries, super hard berries, premium quality, and so on. Like every coffee, I first start selecting out, like this one, it's an insect bite. Then maybe I found some shells, maybe broca, maybe I found splitted or other broken pieces, things like that. And there is an insect bite over there, and there is a second one. So I have, as you can see here, are insect bites, splitted, and broken shells. This is about everything I have selected out from 670 gram. The Aillio is set at 225 degrees Celsius, preheating. Now I'm filling in the 670 gram, which is about 660 now, because 10 grams I have selected out. I always roast 670 grams because I always buy at least 2 kilos, and so I can roast 3 times. We have at the Aillio two temperature reading. The one on the left, you see the bean temperature is 83 degrees. This is the normal PT100 sensor, which reads by contact. And we have the IBTS temperature reader, which is a UV light or infrared light thermosensor. Now we're coming up to 116, so we are starting to dry, so we get some moisture, and that's the moment when I usually start putting in more energy. You see P, I have raised to P9 from P4 to P6 to P7 to P9. Now we are at 132 degrees Celsius bean temperature, which is close to the Maillard reaction start. So yellowing, we had yellowing. Now Maillard reaction is fully on the go, which is depending on the pH level between 135 to 140, and fades out at 160 degrees to 165 degrees. That's when the temperature, when the Maillard reaction stops or ends and the caramelization comes in. Now that we have caramelization at 180, we're very close to first crack, and to avoid the flick from raw that says to avoid flick and crash, I had to I reduce the power input to a level that I think it should not go off. Now I hit the first crack button, as you can hear. First crack is going on. I normally raise the temperature or the power input a little bit, so that the crash is not too strong, but also we learn from raw that we shouldn't do it because it can taste baked. But in the Aillio, since it is a induction heated roaster and not a gas heated roaster, you have less energy stored in the material against the beans, so that you have a closer input and a faster output of energy. And so I try to add a little bit of fan like F6, which draws so much energy that you see roar is falling underneath zero. but that's also because I have tilted it back a little bit. Now if I tilt it back to the front again, which means I lower the front part a little bit, it's raised about half a centimeter, then roar will rise again without any changes, which means that the sensor gets more heated more by the beans. That's it. Even the IBTS sensor changes because maybe it only recognizes the beans. So now we drop, and developing time I try to stay between 17 and 23%, closer to 19, 20. Always I can see there a light brown bean, which I certainly pick out sooner or later. Here it is. Those beans always taste bad. Sometimes I crack one and sniff at it. You see on the left there are normal ones, and there is one with a little bit of tipping. That's also one reason why I don't like to start too high temperature. Now, reading the color, it's a Tonino scale 109, which is a medium roast.